Unfortunately, the heat this week hasn't just been dangerous, it's also been deadly. 2 kids were dead after being left in a hot car, one of them in Corpus Christi, another in Beeville. It's a sad reality that oftentimes happens by accident. The night team's John Paul Barajas shows us how quickly a hot car can turn deadly.
According to the KSAT weather app, it's about 101 outside right now, and it feels like 105. We're going to do a hot car demonstration, see how hot it is inside the car and how long it can last. Right now, according to the temperature gun, it's reading about 132. Bexar County ESD 2 was on standby and monitoring my vitals.
Set that right there so I got a good idea.
To make sure the demonstration was done safely and that I didn't go over 15 minutes in the car. Sweating pretty good. They got my vitals going right here, like 87, 86. Prior to that, we're looking at 108 right now.
Days like today, 108, 110, 111. Now you're really getting into that 140s, 50s, 60s.
Temperature gun is reading 140 degrees inside the car, and this is also with the window cracks. According to kidsandcarsafety.org, this year there have been 27 child deaths due to hot cars in the U.S., the most recent 2 happening in South Texas this week.
We encourage families to always create reminders for themselves. That could be a shoe, a briefcase, a phone.
Jennifer Northway with University Health explains many cars nowadays also have backseat reminder features. It's just a matter of turning it on in your settings. She also recommends talking to your kids about what to do if they're ever stuck in a hot car.
To try to honk the horn and get help. To know how to turn on the siren from the key fob.
We just hit 10 minutes inside the hot car. My resting heart rate is reading at 119, just jumped up to 123.
Anybody that's sick, elderly, children, 30 to 45 minutes would be pretty devastating.
Keaton Maddock with Bexar County ESD 2 explains, in extreme heat, a person's body temperature is a top concern.
101, 102, that's where we start to really see some effects. We see a mental decline. So you're sitting at 100.8 right now, 100.7. And what's 3 plus 2?
3 plus 2 is 5.
Perfect.
But you're also asking a journalist, so if I get that wrong. So we don't want to recommend people just breaking any car window, but at what point do you say that that might be the best idea?
That's a risk to you and that person inside. If you can't get that person to respond to you, things like that, that's a serious emergency at that point.
We just hit 15 minutes inside the hot car. They're getting ready to let us out. I'm obviously drenched in sweat. Vitals, resting heart rate, 133.
Woo! How you feeling? Miserable?
Yeah, it's pretty bad in there, man.
Yeah.
Jump
Paul
Barajas. Open. Wow.
KSAT 12 News.